We begin our trip to Amber Twin, otherwise known as the Hourglass Twin. Due to the planet's gravitational pull on each other changes from time to time, a natural phenomenon occurs when sand is passed from one to the other over the course of 20 minutes. The reason for this trip is to gain entry into the planet's center and obtain a warp core left behind by the Nomides. With the core in hand, our memory won't be sent back in time when the sun explodes. If my theory is correct, I can wait on the Stranger's Ark and fly to the jammer located away from the Outer Wild solar system. Once on board the Stranger's Ark, all we have to do next is wait. So we waited. And waited. And waited. Until we witnessed the death of our beloved star. Heartbroken, yet in awe, I began walking back to my ship, only for everything to go black. Damn it, I said. This can't be the end. No. Wake up. Fly to the Ark. There must be something I was missing. I need to learn the secret. I need to play again. After hours of searching, I found the location of the jammer's controls. I quickly input the code. The door opened. As I walked in, I discovered that the controls were destroyed. After the prisoner had turned it off the first time, his people had done the only logical thing to do. To prevent anyone from allowing the eye of the universe to send its calls again, they had to destroy the controls. Then, memory came flooding back in as I looked around the room. I've been here before. In an earlier stream. How come I've forgotten? Perhaps I didn't want it all to end. So with that, I walked out of the building and took one last look into space. Our adventure is done. It's time to move on. Goodbye. For now.
Coco here. Yeah, so initially this video started differently. It started out with, my webcam and the game playing. And it started out with a plan to look for the controls for the jammer. And midway, something happened that pulled me away from the game. So I decided to record the rest of the game without my webcam, all while trying to look for the controls. And my plan was to get the core, get inside the Ark, and then wait until the sun explodes. And I thought, we can locate the jammer and turn it off. Maybe there's another story to it. But sadly, it didn't end up like that. So I thought it was going to be a little bit more epic, but no. It's time to move on. Time to let this game go. It was a blast. The devs done a great job. Truly a masterpiece, I gotta say. Though before I end the video, I just want to go ahead and say thank you to those who tuned in to the last live stream of Outer Wilds. Thank you to Lori, Ivan, Maggie, Darkchild Gaming, Geo, and Girly Gamer. If I end up missing anyone else, that's my bad. And with that, yeah, there's nothing more to say. Let's end the video.